Employees are demanding choice, not as a fashion statement or to get something cool, but because of the real productivity gains they get from great mobile tools. If IT puts up roadblocks, experience has shown that users will find a way around them. Smart CIOs are realizing this and taking a more open and collaborative approach. But the bottom line is they still need to ensure that corporate data is protected. We talked to the experts at Samsung to see how technology can enable this. I spoke with Paul Brannen, the Executive Vice President of Mobile Solutions for Samsung Electronics Canada. One of the questions I posed to him was, does the growing amount of data we can store on mobile devices cause real security issues?
And I think that is a real, true concern for an IT director today, because there is a lot of information that I can store on my device that is not physically attached to my corporation. You know, frankly speaking, could be sitting on a coffee shop table in a Starbucks, and I turn around and instantaneously gone. So security of that data becomes just that much more important for the organization. So it's not about securing the device, it's about securing the data. And I think trying to measure the effectiveness of IT security has become a significant challenge only because the users have changed. If I look at millennials today and how they approach the business world, a millennial wants to understand from you as a potential employer, what are you doing to help make me more productive? So the ability to measure and track this becomes a significant challenge for IT directors. And I think it's something that won't be easily solved, but I think it's an interesting point that I think companies are going to have to get their head around, how I track the effectiveness of it. And you know, clearly it's easy to measure breach of security and information that flows outside of the organization, but in some cases that's not always discovered at an appropriate time. So I think it's going to become a real business challenge in the future.
So how do companies cope? According to Paul, companies need to partner effectively and build and execute a mobile strategy.
The real challenge today for companies is to build a strategy to reduce risk. And my recommendation to IT directors and CIOs across the country would be, partner really closely with all of your partners. Be it your hardware partners, be it your telecom provider, be it your MDM provider. And I don't think any one organization has the complete solution for you. The group of partners that CIOs will work with today will be very different than the partners they worked with years ago. So, I reach out to companies like, Samsung ourselves, because we have security solutions that we're willing to work with our IT partners on, as well as those telecommunications operators, and really build a solution that's based on mobility and not fixed assets inside of your organization, and think more openly that your data is mobile and your data is moving around not only the country but the globe, not from an electronic standpoint but from a physical standpoint, with devices that have an immense amount of storage capabilities. And how do you build that strategy? And I think you've got to look to the partners of today and the partners of the future to understand where those challenges will be overcome.
So that's our session on mobile security and mobile device management. In other videos, we'll look at other issues in the mobile revolution. Stay tuned for more with me and my special guest, Paul Brannen, Executive Vice President of Samsung Electronics Canada.